Emily's brought Luca today to have a lesson to get her tuned up again to do some show jumping indoors for the winter. We're going to work over a grid, build up to a combination, because sometimes Luca gets a little bit casual over fences when he's doing a long line. So that's what the plan is. We'll build up, do a nice conventional grid, 7 crosses, and then we'll build up to a combination, work hard at that, and then we'll pop him around a course including a combination and see how we get on. Luca's looking very, very fresh today. I think it's because he hasn't been to a party for a long time, and Em's managing very well. I suspect that once he's been down the grid half a dozen times, he won't be quite so frisky, because it's hard work. Luca's going to do his grid work with a view to getting him ready to do some indoor jumping shortly. So as he's fresh and hasn't jumped for a long time, and it's ages since Emily did any as well, we're going to have to really work on the grid and make sure that it settles them down so that we can carry on and do something better. He does know about his grid work, but he hasn't done it for a while. So, and how long is it since you've jumped, Em?
A couple of months.
Oh, well, so you're going to be a bit rusty too. Yeah. Both rusty, so the grid work will soon sort that out and get you going again. So off you go. Right rein first, please. That's very good, Em. Much better than it might. Steady, steady, steady. Yeah. Try to push a little bit more so that your support is effective. You're just letting him run a bit and checking without enough leg on, so he's a bit flat-footed. Have another go. Just steady. Not too bad. Have a breather. I've just altered the grid round to make it more of a combination. I'm leaving the cross poles very small to define the non-jumping strides. Got a smallish fence in. Hopefully the cross poles will stop Luca from bounding on too much, and upright in the middle, and again still with the small cross poles in to stop him leaping through and charging off at the end. We need to work on a combination because it's the combinations that he finds difficult, and we need to get Emily in the position of saying, hey, wait, be steady and be accurate. Just keep hold, dear. Try not to be too forward as you come through. Wait for him to come up. It's all just a little over his shoulder. Let his head and neck come up and push you in the chest. Chin up all the way. Make sure that leg's on. Come once more, please. That's lovely. No faster. Now keep hold. And steady and hold. Just again, still needing a little more leg, Em. Just push him all the way through. Come once more, please. Now, keep hold and push. Push. Oh, much better, dear. Well done. And have a breather. I'm just putting the last fence up a bit because Luca isn't taking it that seriously. He's play acting a bit with it and prancing about towards the end of the grid and not working properly. So just giving him a little bit more to jump should make him behave better. Now, Em, keep your inside shoulder up this time and see if we can come out in the right lead. Outside rein, push. Much better, dear. Much better, canter away. I think you've been leaning in very slightly and you've been encouraging the wrong hind leg to come through. That time when you were more level with your shoulders, the canter was good. Have a breather. We're going to take the small crosses away, so you haven't got much to help you ride your non-jumping strides this time. I need you to be very much looking up, chin up, keep your inside shoulder up and try not to let him pull you to lean in, because this is why he's going out on the wrong lead. When you had your shoulder up the last time, he came out in perfect canter. But you do need to have your leg on and push him into your hand on the stride, not just let him cannon on through. We know he's enthusiastic and he's having a lovely time. He's nice and fresh for it, but I do want the non-jumping strides ridden, because if we don't, we're going to have a pickle when we get to the combination on its own. So think about pushing and waiting, and do make sure you have enough leg at the end and keep that shoulder up, very much chin up and waiting for him to come up in front of you. I'll just take the poles away. Okay, and when you're ready, please, dear, now really think about riding your non-jumping stride. Don't be a passenger in the middle. You've got to be in charge of him and make him work. Even if he's keen, he's still got to work. Keep hold, dear. Shoulder up. Good girl. Good canter away again, dear. Just a little forward at the end, a little more up on that second non-jumping stride, and wait for him to come into your hand. Go once more, please. No. Proper canter would be nice. Now be ready just to steady on your non-jumping stride, but with your leg on. Hold. Good girl. A little wiggle with your shoulder though, dear. Have a breather.